is going on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here with Kirobug. New setup, by the way. We're gonna do this for the Dragon Ball talks as well. And this was so good.
It was insane.
After about 2 hours trying to get Crunchyroll to work, which is not necessarily their fault. There's too many of us. They can't handle us all flaring the website. It wasn't just that link was down. All the Crunchyroll was down. Funimation was down.
Our spirit bomb destroyed it.
Literally, we overpowered 2 sites, which has happened before in the past, but they're trained to like hold on to the traffic. We overpowered 2 sites, and it took hours to watch. But oh my god, it was so good. Okay.
Yeah, it was.
If I blew that up in your ear, I'm sorry. I had to do that because I'm just too hyped. Before we start, you gotta leave a like on the video because that was incredible. Unless you didn't like the episode, in which case, feel free to discuss down below why. I'm looking forward to having like a really good a discussion with everybody. But that was so much better than I expected. Like, I'm not gonna lie, because here's my disappointment. I was disappointed leading up to it because all Toei did, and I get it, they're promoting stuff, but when they promote stuff, they do it in such a way where it's like you're giving all up. Now, granted, they did reveal a lot. I mean, like hours before the episode even aired, they showed Jiren holding the Spirit Bomb back with one hand. It's like, oh, well, now I know Spirit Bomb's not gonna work. On top of that, I know they promoted the Spirit Bomb in leaks and stuff, but the episode was literally called Unleash the Killer Spirit Bomb. Like they revealed way too much leading up to it. And me going into it, you knew nothing. So like you can actually,
I knew absolutely nothing.
Yeah, so you kind of
I was amazed the entire time.
With me, it's like I kind of knew what was going to happen, but I didn't know to what caliber. And despite everything I knew, bruh, that was so damn dope. Like, literally, we were both just downstairs.
I was like, oh my god, oh my god.
Literally just screaming because of how amazing that fight was. Okay, now that we got the hype boys out of us, the hype girl, the hypeness out of us, let's talk about the actual episode. Okay. So, first and foremost, Ultra Instinct Goku. That is the transformation, what it's called, also known as Mastery of Self Movement. That's what they revealed a couple days ago. Mastery of Self Movement and Ultra Instinct is the same thing. And by the way, something else I want to point out is he is the god. Jiren, not the god. Jiren is the mortal that is stronger than the god of destruction. This was revealed back in like episode like 97 before they went into the tournament, and we all expected. I mean, Topo came out. Topo is supposed to be the next god of destruction of Universe 11, and then it's revealed that this guy's even stronger than him. And it's like, oh yeah, there exists a mortal that can even be stronger than a god. Now, we didn't exactly know who he was. To him, it was a rumor, as it is shown off in this episode, or I guess these 2 episodes, because it's 2 episodes in one. But it was a rumor, and as they're fighting, it's like, ha, so the rumor's true. And then he repeated the exact same quote, there exists a mortal who is even stronger than God of Destruction, is Jiren. So now we can end that speculation right there and there. And you're probably wondering, well, Rhymestyle, we all knew that. Actually, there was a lot of talk in the community in the last, like, 3 weeks specifically, that it's someone else. That Toei has this other character under their sleeves that they're going to bust out after hyping up Jiren, and it's actually not the case. I mean, it might be someone strong still that we still don't really know. Probably not, because they kind of made...
I mean, that's all the universes, at least the low-level ones. But there's high-level universes too, though, so...
They probably could be someone else, but I'm talking about in a specific like situation. I doubt they'll bust out someone else like, oh, by the way, you thought Jiren was the main attraction. Hold on. Yeah, you thought. There's a lot more to get into this. So, he is the mortal, the stronger than gods of destruction. Now, Ultra Instinct. What is the movement of the self-mastery of self-movement? If you guys remember... For like the last literally 3 years in Dragon Ball Super, Whis been teaching Goku and Vegeta to achieve a state of self-movement that even Beerus can't actually achieve. That's what it is. That training that they could not achieve, they didn't even come close to, that's what that was. That is Ultra Instinct. And basically what happened was, first of all, let me just back all the way up because this is a lot to talk about. We're going to miss some stuff, by the way. And,
oh yeah, we can't talk about everything.
Yeah, whatever we miss, you feel free to just yell at us in the comment section below. And by the way, 3,000 likes, that's the goal usually, but I'm sure we can go way beyond that because of how hyped this episode was. We started off with Rhymestyle again. I'm so tired of Rhymestyle. Just someone please knock her out. And that was literally just filler. Like that entire part felt like filler. Get it out of the way. When we get into the actual fight, we see first of all, Belmouth or Vermouth, however the hell you pronounce his name. It's multiple ways of spelling it, so I don't really know how to say it. Belmont, whatever. Belmont. The clown god tells Jiren to go and attack, and Jiren's been literally sitting there conserving his power. What we saw so far was nothing, but he was conserving his power this entire time. He finally goes after Goku after seeing him kind of face off with Rhymestyle. And again, I kind of wish someone would just knock her out. Like, please just get off the stage. I'm sorry if you're a fan of Rhymestyle, she's annoying to me. Goku comes at Jiren in a way where it's like, as Krillin was describing, it was a sense of respect from martial artists. They're kind of testing each other, and you see Goku go from his base form, you see him go Super Saiyan 1, 2, Super Saiyan God, and then he busts out the Super Saiyan Blue, and even goes further beyond.
Even that was really cool too, because every now and then you'd see him go Kaioken Blue. Yeah,
he went Kaioken
for like 2 seconds or something.
And he would just keep pushing him back more, but it still was nothing. And then it came down to like, all right, Jiren's kind of overpowered, and the way Universe 11 saw this is going to be the deciding factor of the tournament. Which, by the way, we're about at the halfway point, not even close to the halfway point, but like kind of getting to that point because 48 minutes, we're about 20.
We're less than halfway.
22 minutes in, yeah, we're still around there in the middle. Universe 11 sees this as a way where it's like, okay, if they see the power of Jiren and the power of Goku clash, they're gonna lose motivation to fight. Which, by the way, not happening because we all thought Goku was defeated. Everybody just started kind of like coming in on Jiren. So that failed, but. Seeing Goku and Jiren face off and everything Goku was doing is nothing. This man was Super Saiyan God and was stopped with a finger. Reminded me of Trunks in Dragon Ball Z when he stopped Goku's when Goku stopped Trunks' sword. But like it was like just pure power testing, martial arts, whatever the hell you want to call it, and it did nothing. So then he decides to bait him, and I figured that's what it was going to be. The question was like, how the hell is he going to do a spirit? Who's going to let him do it? And where's the energy going to come from? Apparently, it was supplied all by Universe 11. I kind of, not Universe 11, 7, excuse me, 7.
Yeah.
I kind of wish that everybody would have provided energy. Just
that would have been cool.
It would have been a little bit cooler. On top of that, it would show Jiren's real power. Like, oh, you thought Universe 7 was enough? Let's see what happens when everybody gives him key. And I figured, what if the gods also kind of pop in there as well, even Zeno, just out of curiosity, which would have been insane. Then again, that would be a question of power key or power scaling later, where it's like he tanked a spirit bomb. But technically he didn't hit him. He held it back. And he didn't just hold it back, but he ended up holding it back with just his eyes. First it was one hand, and then when Goku busted out Kaioken times 20, he did it 2 hands, and then you know what, I got this. And just stared, like he just stared the spirit bomb back into Goku. Now this is what gets interesting. So apparently the power, the sheer force of both Goku and Jiren forcing...
It was a crushing force.
Imagine crushing a piece of coal into a diamond. That's what happened.
Oh, that's a good one.
They crushed the spirit bomb into collapsing into itself, and Goku fell right into it. And instead of like, he had this desire inside of him. The way I see it is he had the desire to keep fighting. That's how I perceived it. This could be probably analyzed in many different ways, and I'm sure there's gonna be many theories going around this for the next couple of months, even years. But the way I saw it is, he fell into the spirit bomb. It started kind of like destroying them, but he had such a desire to fight that he, instead of like letting the energy overcome him, he overcame the energy and ended up absorbing it. And that was the spark needed to fuel the power that unlocked Ultra Instinct. And this is when it gets interesting. We see the difference. It's like Kaioken times 20. We're taught, first of all, Kaioken times 10 with Super Saiyan Blue. We're taught how powerful that is. But now we have this, and it's literally like on a new level. And you see,
it's instinct.
Yeah, he's literally just moving an instinct, and that's like, Whis like lights up because like he's like, this is it, and then Beerus is like Ultra Instinct because he could never master it. It's the one ability that no god can apparently master just because it's so difficult. Whis, I don't even know if Whis can do it because I feel like. They didn't really specify.
Yeah.
Like, Whis probably has to know about it.
Right.
Or maybe he knew about it and then wanted to see if someone can, like, learn. I don't know how exactly it works. But he instantly lights up. All the gods, like, start getting afraid because, like, oh my gosh, like, this exists. This is actually a thing. And you just see Goku going back and forth, but with not just Jiren, but even Dispo and Toppa jump in. And I was really hoping that when they attacked, he would just like knock them out, just like as like a little bonus. Like, oh my god, he just like basically one-shot Toppa and Dispo. That would have been a nice touch. Unfortunately, it didn't happen, and you see him going at it. Now, this is the part where I guess the big debate is going to be is the ability, because he ran out. We saw this once before in the Battle of Gods movie, when he went Super Saiyan God against Beerus, and he ran out of power, and while he absorbed the ability of being a god, he didn't have full control of it, and that caused him to ultimately lose the fight. And they even pointed out, like, the heat. I don't know exactly what that means. Like, do you know what that, like, because they were like, the heat is the weakness, but what does that even mean? Like, at that part I don't get. If you guys have an explanation about that, let us know down below. But like, the heat apparently was the source of his weakness, and the second he loses, the power, freaking Jiren just destroyed him. Well, didn't destroy him, but he like freaking launched him across the map. And
can I talk about my little theory real quick?
It.
Just a little touch on Goku's technique.
Go ahead.
This new transformation. I think that, okay, not only the power was temporary, because obviously they explained even in the episode that the spirit bomb is kind of what gave him the power, right?
Yep.
But the holding on to it, such a new, profound awakening, because that's what it's called.
The episode's titled "The Goku's Awakening."
It's an awakening for him. Oops, I just moved the camera.
Yeah, don't move the camera.
So it's an awakening. When you awaken from something, it's almost like, or if you like suddenly get like these profound, I guess, what do you call it? Like, I don't know. You just get profound, awakenings. I don't. Whatever.
You get an awakening.
Anyways, okay. So when you come upon that, you lose it really quickly, cause it's something that just happens upon you, right? So you can't hold on to it because you don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
You don't even know. You don't know how you got it or anything. So you lose it. It's almost like a dream.
Yeah.
Like you have like this epiphany. There you go, epiphany. And then you lose it.
Even when he was talking to Vegeta briefly, was like, "What is that? I don't even know. It just happened."
Exactly.
So
it's something you feel.
So the question is Goku's injured. We see Frieza. I don't know if Frieza saves him or what, because at the end we just see him Frieza hold him there, and it's like, this reminds me of when we were on Namek. And the way I say this is he moved him out of the way so he could heal up. Because at this point, it's like, everybody knows that Goku's going to have to be the one to face off Jiren. He needs some time to heal up so he can get back in there and figure out how to access that power again.
Otherwise, they're all screwed.
Here's a theory that I have. I think there's more. What we just saw was base form Ultra Instinct. I think there's more than that. I think he can go even further beyond. Because right now, he was fighting on par with Jiren. Jiren was still stronger. But I think if he can figure out how to achieve that power again in the future, which it's going to have to happen in the next 20 minutes in real time, he's going to have to figure out how to go to the next level of that. And then he'll have enough power to beat Jiren, which is why I think Jiren defeated him. It's supposed to be like, oh my gosh, like, you just got this new transformation, we all got hype, and it wasn't enough. So what's going to have to happen is, because this is Goku, he breaks all his limits. You know, before we called it the limit breaker transformation, he's going to break his limit again and figure out how to access that form again in the future, and that's going to be the ultimate key to defeat Jiren, if that ends up happening. Now, next week, it hurts me because the second he, knocked Goku back, hit jumped it, and it didn't seem to have any effect. Which sucks because I like Hit's character so much, and we all wanted to Hit versus Jiren fight. Yeah, we all wanted to Hit and Jiren fight so badly, but based on the next episode preview, which again Toei is infamous for just telling us a little too much usually, it's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough to face off against them, and I feel like, we might see Universe 6 go down next week, but it's gonna be a dope fight. In the meantime, they're gonna figure out that way to kind of give Goku some time to heal up and figure out how to get back into that state, and then we'll have a round 2. And when that round 2 happens, that's gonna be a fight. We thought this is a dope fight. Wait for actual round 2. That's how I see it. Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. Is there anything else we missed here?
A lot.
Probably a lot. I mean, well, I'm sure you guys will mention it down below. All we can do right now is there for next week. This is so hype. It was worth the crashing and anger and rage of Crunchyroll and everything else being down for 2 hours, which again is not their fault. We all literally just flooded it. I can just see millions of us going to our website this past weekend on Saturday trying to like access it at once. And on top of it, we're all refreshing, DDoSing it. So yeah. With that said, let us know your thoughts on the fight, that 1 hour special. What are you looking forward to? Any theories you have yourself? Feel free to discuss down below. 3,000 likes, that's the goal, but I'm sure we can go even further beyond because this episode was way too hype. Also, everybody, hashtag Ultra Instinct all over the comment section below, because why not? Anything else?
Nope.
Nope. Hope you guys enjoyed us today. My name is Rhymestyle Kirabug. We'll see you guys in the comment section below.
Bye.
Peace.